All right, good morning, everyone. Dan Hunt with the JSKA Rochester Virtual Dojo. Today is Saturday, January 24th. Here in Michigan, we're a balmy -9. Today we're not getting any snow. We're supposed to get 1 to 3 or possibly 3 to 5, depending on where the band of the snow starts. So it should be interesting tomorrow. Be an interesting shoveling day. So be safe out there and try not to get yourself in too much distress with all the snow and everything. So today the plan is to work on another kicking drill. We'll also do a refresher of Kanku Dai again, as well as Enpi, which we worked on for the last 2 days. And then if we have any time left at the end of the class, we'll add some stretching to the very end of the class. Okay. All right. So let's get started with a little warm up, and then run into the kicking drill. Okay. All right. Let's start with some running. Jumping jacks. And change arms. Change your legs. Change your arms again. Arms around. And back. Rising blocks. On those shoulders up. Outside, inside blocks. Down blocks. And back fist. 2 of them at a time. Good, up and over. Reach really tall this time. Really extend this chain of muscles here. And down, over. Extend the arm really tall. All right, good. Feet wide, down the middle. Make sure you don't just hold it, but you're going to pulse it down. Over to the right. Again, pulse it. And to the left. Back to center. Take turns, alternating leg straighten. And let's roll it up. All right, knee lifts, hands in front, hitch, knees, on, feet, and go. 45, hitch, knee, on, feet, go. Ankles up, hitch, knee, on, feet, go. All right, easy front snaps, hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go. Side snaps, hitch, knee, sun, sheet, Go. Back kicks. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Good. Left leg forward. Front leg, back leg. My giddies. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Switch legs. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Switch legs again. Football kick. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. And go. Switch legs. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Alright, left to the side, keeping your ankle square or toes facing the front. Hitch, just one side. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Oh. Other side. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Alright, let's go long. Stretch groin. Shorten it. Open, close the hips. And go long. Hold the arms one way and the other. Switch. Whoa. Straighten. Front leg. Arms to the side. Turn them up. Go higher. Turn them down. Bring them to the front. And down. Pulse it. And up. Let's go the other way. Nice and long. Roll the hips to catch the groin in different directions. And shorten it. Open and close hip. Go long. Follow the foot. Arms opposite each other. Switch. And come up, straighten. Okay, arms up. Roll it over, go higher. Roll it forward and down. Again, pulse it. And up. Shake it out a little bit. Arm across. On your back. All right, use this arm up here. Grab the side of your head. Put your arm behind your back. Pull yourself sideways. And then down. Pull your right shoulder back. And up. Other arm across. All right, on your back. Again, grab your head. Put your other arm behind your back. Pull it sideways. And look down. Pull your left shoulder back. All right, good. Shake out roll your shoulders forward and back. Straighten up. And bow. All right, so let's do just a little bit of line work with my giddy and Mawashi giddy. So go back to the back of your room. Okay, so reminders on my giddy. Lift the knee up. pendulum up the hip, and then pendulum it back to put it down in a nice forceful way, so you're not just using gravity and whatever that standard velocity turns out to be from 2.5 feet. Okay, so let's go. Left leg kamae. Okay, so knee up, pendulum up, put the foot down in a hurry. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Mate, eight. Repeat. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Haida, mate. All right, so Mashigiri, it's time we're going to make sure that everything is coming forward all at the same time as you're lifting. Okay? When you get to the kick, bring the hip back and the ankle back at the same time and put it down nice and firm. That way you're ready to go for another one. Okay? Or a different, maybe even a different kick. Okay? So here we go. Ich. Keep that front hand up. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Mate. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Hey. Mate. All right, let me watch, see what you guys got going here. See if we have any adjustments. All right, ready? Let's do my giddy again. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Mate. And repeat. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Mate. All right, let's do some ashigiri. Ich. Ni. An. Shi. Go. All right, so Tony, little slow getting that hip turned back. So try and really yank it back with your hip rotation, okay? Mate. You're nearly there, but it's I think you can be faster. All right, here we go. Ich. That's better. Same with you, Peter. Get that hip turned back after you're done kicking. Knee. There you go. San. I like it, Derek. Shi. Go. Mate. All right, Mark, Mike, Miho, Masa, all looking good. Nice job. Okay, let's get into the new kick for the day. So today we're going to do some side snap kick. All right, so Tony, if you need to do side my giddy, that's fine. So all the original Okinawan styles, they used to do this side kick, yokogeri, this way. They would do a side where they just turn their hip and kick a front snap kick. Okay, so let's just do that right now. We'll start with that, and then we'll change it up with the Shotokan version of a side yoko keage, where it's an upwards side kick. So in this one, just a yokogeri to the side. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Okay, so a lot of the same motion of this hip opening to kick sideways is going to be done in the yoko keage, just not as much. All right, so let's go the other side. Ich. Ni. San. There's still the knee lift. The ankle kind of comes straight up from the floor. Shi. go. All right, good. All right, so now we're going to rotate this hip just a little bit as we lift. So it turns out if this is square, I'm going to be just about there. So maybe about 20 to 30 degrees rotated. Okay, this would be 45. So it's kind of right about there. And what the whole point of that is, most people's hips don't just go straight up this way. They need a little bit of forward positioning of the femur up in here in the ball of the socket here to be able to lift up, because there's a little cap on the socket side, on the hip side. So we're going to rotate it just a smidge. So just rotate it just a smidge, and then I want you to lift, pushing the knee that way and bringing the foot up against the knee of the base leg. Now, a lot of people will lift this almost straight up and down with the toes. Your job is to try and get this so that you can cup the knee joint of the base leg with your instep. Okay, so that means toes slightly as forward as you can get them. So not down this way where the heel hits. You want to catch it here, and as square to this way as you can. But most people, let me tell you, 45 degrees down with the toes is probably about normal. Maybe my hips are a little abnormal as far as not being able to get that high, but your job is try and get them as high as you can. So let's do a couple lifts. Send the knee that way, ankle this way, lift it up to the knee joint of the base leg. It's knee, sun, sheet, go. All right, let's do the other side. Itch, knee, sun, sheet, pull the toes up, go. All right, so now we're going to do that, and then we are not going to kick yet, but we're just going to lift the knee some more. Okay, and try and bring the foot up the leg some more. So it's going to be like this, and lift the ankle up too. You don't want to start sending the leg out until you get to the top of the lift. Okay, so we're just going to do the lift one and then lift two. So there's two lifts in this. We'll smooth those out as we go. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, notice the hip does a little pendulum sideways. So same sort of thing. I don't want to lift and bend over. I want to lift and tighten this lower abs, or I'm sorry, obliques, and the lats. Okay, ready? Itch, knee, itch, knee, itch, knee, itch, knee. Let's do the other side. Ready? Itch, knee, itch, knee, itch, knee, itch, knee. All right, let me see what you guys got going on there and see if we can make some adjustments before we get into the full kick, okay? Okay, going back the other way. Ready? Itch, knee, itch, knee. Okay, Masa, if you can get your toes more forward, that would be helpful. Itch, knee. There you go. Itch, knee, itch, knee, itch, knee, itch, knee. All right, 3 more. Itch, knee. That's good, Dirk. That's good, Peter, Tony. Itch, knee. Peter, if you can get just a little bit more hip tilt going toward the kicking side. Itch, Knee, itch, knee. All right, good. Let's go to the other side. Mike, if this hurts your back, just do a side snap kick, okay? Just giving you some alternatives, okay? Ready. Other side, going to your right. Itch, knee, itch, knee. All right, same for you, Tony. Get those toes a little bit more forward if you can. Itch, knee, that's better. Good. And you're getting a little bit of lean too, Tony. So I get it. There's going to be some motion this way with your shoulders and head, but it ought to be more lower body, trying to keep this as straight up as you can, so you don't have to, so you don't get yourself sideways. Okay. Itch, knee. Oh, I like that better. Itch, knee. I might keep your right arm up, okay? Itch, knee. All right, Peter, that side's better. Itch, knee. Dirk is a machine on this one. He's got good hips. Itch, knee. Good. Itch, knee. All right, so Dirk, send your knee a little bit further that way. Right now you're lifting it up and it's kind of almost coming behind where you started. It's kind of doing this. So if the edge of my thumb is your knee, you're here, and then it's going up and backwards a little bit. So send it. Yes, there you go. Yeah. Good. All right, here we go. A couple more. Two more. Itch. That's it. Knee. Itch. Knee. All right, good. Let's do full kicks now. Okay. So I still want you to break it into two pieces, but on the second count, I want you to actually fire off the kick. Okay. So the first one's just going to be preparing everything. Okay. The second one is sending the knee out and lifting some more, and then firing off the kick. You want to kick kind of with the side of the foot, and then want to out and back, and then put it down. Okay, so use the hip pendulum to make it go out, pendulum back, and bring your foot back to your knee before you put it down. Okay, ready? So standing in Hachidachi. Ready? Itch, knee, and down. Itch, knee, and down. Itch, knee, and down. Itch, knee, and down. So the point of leaving that knee up is if I need to do another kick, I can do that. Also, I'm bringing the foot back instead of just the knee back. So I've got more snappy action with that. Ready? Itch, knee. Make sure you send it with your hip. Itch, knee. Itch, knee. Itch, knee. Itch, knee. All right, let's go to the other side. Make sure again, keep this side hand up. Itch, knee. 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 Good. All right, let's watch you guys go the other direction. All right, here we go. Itch, knee. Itch, knee. All right, so Mark, just a little thing. I know you do this in full speed, but I'd like to see you maybe lift the knee a little bit more on the second count. So you're here, and then it just kind of stays there. I'd like to see you try and lift it some more with the hip tilt. See how my knee comes above my belt line? Yes, like that. Yes. So see if you can lift that a little bit more, and that'll give you more range to maybe go under the chin or under the armpit. Okay. Hitch. Knee. Not quite. I think the knees stay pretty much the same. Ready? Hitch. Knee. All right, came up to about belt height on that one. That's better. Hitch. Knee. Hitch. Knee. Hitch. Knee. All right, let's go all the way, no count, or no double count. Just try and lift. So it's a progression of lift the knee, bring the ankle, and then continue lifting to send out the Yoko Kyagi. Make sure you keep your arms nice and tight on the back side, right against just below your solar plexus there. Okay, don't let them come out this way. Ready? All the way out. One count. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. All right, good. Let's go to the other side. Okay, 2 counts again. So lift once and then lift again a little higher with the knees, and then fire. Let the leg go out and come back to your base leg knee. Hitch. Knee. Hitch. Knee. Hitch. Knee. Hitch. Knee. Hitch. Knee. All right, let's do all 1 count now, all the way through. Okay, remember that lift continues up as you actually start to kick. Ready? Hitch. Knee. All right, Peter. No chicken wings. Done. That's much better. She. Go. All right, good. Excellent. Any questions on that so far? We got one more small thing to work. Okay. Now, in our kata, we have some where we do not make any adjustments to get to the hip location. So let's put ourselves in let's go in a stance this way. Okay. So left leg forward. So what I want you to do is I want you to bring that all the way up like you're right, like we were here, same position. Okay. And I want you to bring it to the side where you're collecting. Okay. But you have to do it from this position. So you're starting here. I have to rotate my hips and then fire it off. Okay. So let's do the lift. Ready? And the collection of your arms. Hitch. Again. Knee. Okay, so the hip has to be down and rotated. San. Shi. Go. Now let's fire it off. Hitch. Knee. Go ahead and do a back fist with that too. San. Shi. Last one. Go. All right, let's go the other way. Okay, same sort of thing. Hands up. Just send the knee first and collect. We'll do the kick in a minute. Hitch. So this goes this way. Ankle goes up. Knee goes that way. Knee. You got to pivot on your base leg too. San. Shi. Go. All right, it's fired off now. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. All right, good. Yummy. So how'd that feel? Feel all right? Okay, one of the things you got to try to avoid when you're making that turn is getting yourself leaned over this way. Okay, so a lot of folks will get up here and they'll start losing the bottom side. This has to stay nice and tall up here. Okay? All right, go ahead and get a quick drink of water, and we will come back and do Kanku Dai for a little bit, and then Enpi for a little bit, and maybe some stretching.
One comment from my side, so a challenge for me is that I turn too much, and then the side kick is turning into a mawashi.
Yes. I saw that a little bit, but yeah, that is a challenge. If you turn too much, then you're here, and then it kind of comes out like it has to come out like a mashigiri. So that's a good point, Mark. So just enough turn, 15 to 20 degrees, maybe 30 at the most, to free up that hip joint to be able to go high. If I just want to go low, I don't need to open it up at all. I can just kick the knee out, or I can reach out and pull back and take their leg out from the backside. Okay, so if I want to just kick low, I don't need to open that hip up a little bit. But if I want to kick a little higher, go under the armpit, or maybe I've got them here, and fire it off, maybe waist height. Yeah, I'm going to need to open that hip up a little bit to clear the hip joint so the ball can move inside the socket. Okay, let's get started with some Kanku Dai. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on developing it, but if you have any questions about doing the kata and so on, feel free to chime in and ask, and we can get you some more clarity, okay? All right, so I'm going to start in the sensei mode, and then I'll just have you guys follow me after we get past the first couple moves, okay? Aibao. Aioi. Kanku Dai. Ich. Look through the hole. When you get to the top, open quickly, and then slowly down, right into left. Okay, then left, right. Okay, step in, half step, side snap, shuto. 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 Nuki teiki, ai. Okay, drop the hand, strike the neck. Mai giri. Manji gamai. Groin strike, tear the phone book. Strike the neck again. Mai giri. Manji gamai. Strike the groin, tear the phone book. All right. Next, side snap kick, Enpi, or Uriken, Enpi. Ich. Knee. And turn shuto. Okay. Let's go from there, or to there again. Any questions so far? Yes, Tony?
We skipped the...
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. All right, let's do it again. Sorry. I'm working on sensei mode, and I'm thinking ahead. All right, yo, come on. It's me. Anshi. Go tate shuto with your left arm. It's ni. Tan shi. Now here we go. It's ni. Tan shi. Hey. strike the neck. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Rook, hitch, hotch. Okay. All right, so the first one, the first side snap kick, there is an adjustment, just like in hand knee down. Adjust back leg up, side snap kick, and shoot though. The second and third ones, no adjust. So you're here in the Gaidan Barai. From here, no adjust needed here, right? And then the next one is that last version that we did where you're just repositioning the hip to kick, side snap kick, and elbow. Okay? All right, one more time to there, and we will continue. Hai bao, hai oi, kamai, ich. Ishak. Yee. Gorak. Hitchhak. Coot. Jip. Itch. Knee. Hey. Itch. Knee. Sock. Sheep. Oh. Itch. Knee. Sock. Sheep. Oh. Hook. Hitch. Nick. Keeping going. Sun. Feet. Go. Rook. Eight. Uchiuke. Punch. Punch. Okay. So from this first shuto, one more shuto. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Strike the neck. This time, my getty, step forward, back fist. Itch. Eight. 1, 2, 3, and 2 punches. Okay. Reach up to the back. Smash. Drop. Low shuto. Low shuto. Okay. So let's have you guys follow me this time. I'm going to do it regular. All right. Well, I itch. Let's go all the way to the 2 shoot toes. Knees hot. She. Go rock. Hitch hot. Coop. Itch. Knees hot. Ape. Itch. Knee. San. She. Go. Itch. Knee. San. She. Go. Rook. Hitch. Hotch. Coop. Shoot. Itch. Knee. Strike the neck. Itch. My giddy. Back fist. Uchuke. Punch. Punch. Catch and smash. Up. Down. Low shuto. One more shuto. Uchuke. 1 punch. Uchuke. 2 punch. And again, no adjust, side snap kick and shuto. Itch. All right, good. Let's see. Let's do it one more time, and then we'll watch, see what you got, and we'll keep going from there. Okay, how about Kanku Dai, Kamai, Itch. Knee. Sanchi. Go rook. Hitch. Hitch. Knee, san. Ape. Hitch. Knee. San, shi. Go. Hitch. Knee. San, shi. Go. Rook. Knee. San. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. My giddy back fist. Ich. Kosadachi. Ich. Ni. Sanchi. Ich. Smash up, down, low shuto, regular shuto, uchuki punch, uchuki two punch, side snap kick, and shuto. All right. Any questions to there? All right. There's a whole lot going on. Hopefully you got a good memory. If not, we can fill in the blanks if you need it. All right. Here we go. Up to there. Come on. So go all the way to the two shutos from on number one count. Ich. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Knee. Good, Dirk. Ich knee. Sanchi. Sanchi, go. Ich. Knee, san. Ich. Knee, sanchi. Go. Ich. Knee, sanchi. Go. Rook hitch. Okay, no adjust. Ich knee. San. Chi. Go. Rook. Stop at the strike the neck. Ich. Knee san. She go. Hold on, Mark. Go back to the two punch. Right leg forward. There you go. Ich. Knee san. Ich. Knee san. She go. All right, good, yummy. All right, so Peter, just a small thing, and this kind of goes into your basics on uchi-uke. So when you do that first set of punch and then go to an uchi-uke, you're kind of just going like that. Okay, bring it back here and bring your elbow across your center line, or at least to your center line, so that you can squeeze and toss the arm sideways, okay? So just doing this, not enough. I think you want to bring it back and then send it back this way, okay? So, and it's before you make your twists, all right? So you're here, cross, twist, and unwind it at the very end. And bring that elbow a little bit. I know you got bad shoulder, but from here, try and bring that elbow more. See how it's vertical to my back? Okay, you kind of got it more inside here sometimes. So a couple things. So here, make sure you come across. And two, make sure you tighten your rhomboids to get it more in line with the entire back of your side there, okay? All right, any questions so far? All right, let's finish this thing up. Okay, you guys are doing great. All right, here we go. Us. Kanku Dai. Ich. Knee. Squeeze. Sanchi. Go. Ich knee. Sanchi. Go. Ich. Knee san. Hey. Ich. Knee. Sanchi. Go. Ich. Knee. Sanchi. Go. Rook hitch. Hachiku. Ju. Ich. Knee. San. Chi. Go. back fist, uchuke, punch, punch, catch, itch, up, down, low shuto, itch, uchuke, punch, itch knee, punch, shigo, hook. All right, from here, nukite, itch. This time coming over the top of your head, back fist, kibadatch, bring it in, hammer fist. Okay, from Teki Shodan, elbow, collect it. When you go down block, send your left arm up, right arm down in the down block. Itch, rotate. So right arm is high, agiuke, left arm is kamiuke, scooping, punch down, go up. Okay, in Jujuki. Okay, pivot and turn, pull back, push into your back leg as you're pulling down. This pull down goes about your neck height. Okay, knee toe bigiri. Itch. All right. Send your left arm underneath. Scoop both arms as you squat. And yoi. And bow. All right. Got to make an adjustment here. That's much better. All right, so let's go back to that last shuto that we ended with in the last sequence. So from here, shuto following me. Nukite itch. Over the top, back fist, hammer fist. Okay. Elbow, collect it. Down block, raise your left arm. Down, punch behind, and up. Open-handed Jujuki. And pivot and turn, pull back, push into your back leg. Spring off of it. Right? Back fist. Underneath, send this left arm. Scoop. And yoi. And bow. All right. Let's watch. Let me watch you guys, see what you got. And then we'll move on to Enpi. All right, here we go. Kanku Dai. Itch. All the way to the two shutos. Knee. Hanshi. Gorok. Itch Hachiku. Itch. Knee. San. Go all the way to the Nukite mark. Itch. Knee. Sanchi. Go. Itch. Knee Sanchi. Go. Rook hitch. Hachiku. Ju. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook hitch. Hachiku. Itch, knee, san. Itch, knee, san. Go ahead, Peter, one more. There you go. Itch, knee, san. Itch, knee, san. Go. Nukite. Itch, knee, sanshi, go. Rook hitch. Itch. Push into your back leg. Spring off of that as hard as you can. Itch. Knee. Kiai. Itch. And yummy. All right. Good. Any questions? No? All right. Good. All right. Get a quick drink of water. We'll get into some Enpi. All right. You ready for some Enpi? Let's do it. I think we're right on schedule, so. All right, so this one I'm going to try and do in sensei mode the whole way. We'll see how I go. All right, here we go. Well, Enpi, right? Open hand left, fist right. This one here, we're not stepping out to drop. We're going to drop our weight, and our leg is just going to catch us this way. Okay? And if you can't go down all the way, that's fine. Just make sure this right leg is connected and tight to the left leg. And this left hand is about your solar plexus. And this hand here goes just behind or right about where your backside is, along your back. Okay? Okay, so let's come back again. Well, from here, come on. Bring this over the top. Now I like to go slow, pull this back. I like to go slow with this. Again, this starts quick and then slow. Some groups will do nice and fast this whole way. I like to do it just a little bit slower for a little safety precautions if I'm doing it to somebody, because I'm striking the back of their neck. All right, so to your right, down block. Okay, then left hook punch, bring your left leg backwards just a little bit. Hibachi. Okay. Step forward, down block, left. Agetsuke. So this agetsuke is a bent wrist. It starts chewed on and then comes up. So you're trying to hit with this part of the knuckle or this part of the knuckle. Depends on what part of the face or the arm that you're hitting. Okay, so if you're hitting underneath the chin, probably the top part. If you're hitting underneath the arm, maybe this front side, but kind of punching slightly up. Okay. Okay. Now send the fingers to the outside to your left. Bring it in and down. Okay. Lift the knee. Kosodachi punch. Square your hips up. Down block, adjust. Agetsuki again. To your left with your right hand. And then catch again. Kosodachi, punching downward, down block, down block. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, well, Enpi. Ich. Knee. Hanshi. Left leg out. Ichni. Sun to the left, and then pull down. Ich, knee, sun, shi, go. Ich, catch. Ich, knee, sun, shi. Okay, let's see what you guys got there. All right, Enpi. Ni. Hanchi. Go, rock. Sit. Hach, kuju. Ich, ni. San, catch. Shi, go, rook. All right, good. Questions on that part? Good, Mark?
A question, but a comment. When watching the video from the last class, I saw that my rear foot seems a bit in. So this one here was good, but then when I grabbed, I went more to the inside of the foot. You see?
Okay.
Like this. So this is easy because you turn your hips in, it means it's easy to fall in.
That's a good point. So I think I got a solution for that. Is when you make this, so when you're in this backwards down block, you're kind of in line here. If you just bring your front leg straight back, you're kind of in line. But when you try and over rotate, you're right, it starts to fall into the inside. So when you're here, make an adjustment to get yourself in a full Zenkutsu Dachi where you've got a hip rotate or a hip width punch, and then you can keep that outside edge. I think that'll help you. Just don't be so narrow when you do that down block in the front side. Good point. So just a little tidbit. So as like Mark is well on his way to being a sensei too. He's got a lot of experience and so on. If he's talking about it, assume that you're doing it too, and check it to make sure that you're making the adjustments that you need to make too. Because that was one thing that Sensei Morone used to say was, if I correct this person over here, you should be thinking about, gee, am I doing that too? Just because I'm not talking to you necessarily doesn't mean that you can't do some self-examination to see if you need to make that adjustment too. So good point, Mark. Thanks. All right, let's go. Let's finish, or let's get to the next part. So we are in the Geidan Barai. Okay, facing the back of the room. I'm sorry, you guys are facing me. Sorry. Itch. Bring this hand up. So this knee and elbow are come together. Smash. Tate shuto left. Two punch. Geidan Barai Agetsuke. Step in shuto 1. Switch up shuto. Reverse punch 2. One more shuto. Down block mate and Agetsuke. Catch. One more of these. Lift. Punch. Down block. Down block. Now, tate shoot or shote to the 45. Switch your hands and then step back out with your right leg. Your left hand is down, right hand is up. 2, 3. Okay, let's stop there for a second. Let's go back to down block forward. Okay, bring the leg in and out 45 degrees, looking at the palm. Smash, 8, and then tate shuto center. 2 punch, down block agetsuke. Step in shuto 1. Switch up shuto punch. Step in shuto. Down block agetsuke. Catch. Lift. Kosodachi punch. Down block. Down block. Shote 45. Switch the hands. Step back out right leg. So right is down, or left is down, right is up. 2, 3. All right, so now from here, we are going to shift in, straight in with my right leg, okay, and do a down block. Bring the left leg behind it, sideways, into a kokusudachi. 1, back stance, and a down block. Now I'm going to take this left or right leg, and I'm going to step out to make it a fudodachi. 2, catch. So the back knee is out, front knee is forward, and I've got just a little bit forward lean to it. From here, I'm going to bring this right arm to the ear, okay? And I'm going to land with my right leg almost right on top of where my left foot is right now. And with my right leg forward. Step back one more time. Shuto. And then step back. Finish in the kamae of the beginning of the kata, and then bow. Okay? Questions? All right. Sure, no question. Oh, here you go, Mark. Yeah.
Yeah, from the beginning. So that means if we go down all the way,
Yes.
the knee should hit the supporting leg like this, or maybe fist in between.
So I would say
if you don't go down that deep, that means I don't step out that far. Maybe just here and go down to close here and keep a connection.
I would say you'd step out a little bit, but you're correct, not quite as far. So from here, if I'm going to go all the way down, I'm just going to go nice and slow here, right? If I go all the way down, this is about where I am. So about even with the heel, or maybe just slightly behind, like that. So that's about here, right? So about even with here. So if I'm here, I'm only going to come maybe there.
Okay.
So it's a little bit shorter. So if I took this down here, you see how it's crossing my ankle?
Right.
If I kept going. So yeah, you're not going to go as far over if you only go like halfway down. Okay. So I'm trying to protect my knees. Feel free to do that too. But
absolutely.
But you want to be maybe an inch off the floor, with your bending knee, and then, like you say, maybe even with the back of the foot to maybe one fist away for the other. But again, you don't want to do this. This is not right. Step out and then drop. No, you should be dropping and stepping out all the same time. This way. Okay. All right, good question, and good comment. All right, I'm gonna switch it over to having you guys follow me again. Let's see if we can go a little bit quicker. All right, so this kata Enpi is flying swallow. Okay, like if you've ever seen them at like golf courses and stuff like that, they make some really swoopy type movements to try and get the bugs that are just hovering over the greens and stuff. We've got a bunch of those at our golf club. And what I think that kind of lends itself to is from this catch here, up, down, suddenly down on that technique. So that's kind of the idea of the kanji for this. Okay. All right. Here we go. Come on. And beat. Ich. Sanshi. Go rook. Ich. Sanshi. Go. Catch. Ich. Ni. San. She. Kia here. Go. Hey. 2 punch. It's knee. Sanshi. Go. Rook hitch. Itch. Nissan. On. Sheet. Go. Rook. Hitch. Hutch. Step out again with your left. Or right, sorry. Knee. Sun. Shi, go. Go. Hey. Ich. Yame. And ball. All right. Back where I started. Nice. How'd you guys do for your start point? Pretty similar? Although some of you got adjustments you need to make it fit in your room. So I get it. Okay. All right, let me watch you guys, see what you got. Okay. I'm going to count this one, and then the next one we're just going to go on your own. Enpi. Ni. Anchi. Gorak. Sitch. Hutch. Kuju. Ich. Ni. San. Catch. Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Kiai. Knee. A little bit wider, Peter. Haji. Gorak. Hitch. Hachku. Hold on, Peter. Stop. We're at the Shuto punch. And one more Shuto. Hold on, Mark. Itch knee. Good. Everybody's at the Agitsuke. Continuing. Itch. Knee. San shi. Go. Hold on, Peter. No. Do the down block left. Okay, now send the right hand up toward me 45 degrees. Bring the left back. No. Bring the left back while you're doing that tate shuto. I mean the shote. All right, keep going. Itch. I'll get you in a second. Knee. San. Okay, down block. Itch. Okay, when you go to do the grab, bounce off of that big jump, shuto. Itch. Knee. San. Yame. Okay, so we got two things to work on this one. Peter, let's get you squared away first. Okay, so you're in this, so everybody put yourself in the down block sideways just before that shote there, all right? So I'm going to take my down block side and I'm going to bring it back to my hikite. Okay, palm heel, and I'm closing my hip. Then I'm going to change my hands, one, and then step back out with my right leg, pushing my left arm down, right arm high. Okay, so let's go again from the Gedan Barai, pushing this out 45. Bring this down block to your hikite. Switch it up. So left is high, right is low. I'm sorry, yeah. Left is high, right is low, and then out. So now right is high, left is low. Okay? Does that help? You get it, Peter? Okay. And then on the jump, okay, so what I'm seeing still is a lot of flailing legs, okay? That means you're not kind of moving right down the middle. So, so from here, okay, the right leg goes up the middle, but then the left leg also kind of goes down the middle too, okay? What I'm seeing a lot is this right leg going down the middle, and then the left leg heading out to the side this way, okay? So let's just break it down into little pieces. So, okay, back of the room. So face your back of the room. I think that's where you're at. So down block, sorry, right leg forward. No, left leg forward, down block, back fist, or down block in a kokudachi. Catch. Okay. Then send it right leg up. Then left leg stays tight to your right leg when you make that turn. Do it again. And I'll go with you this way. So back fist, down block, kokudachi, catch, right leg up, put it down, left leg behind. And nice and tight, squeeze your thighs together. Okay? My battery's running low, come on. All right, let's do it all one count, see if we can get a good jump out of it. Down block, catch, go. So if you find yourself turning more than you usually do, that's probably the reason. You're not sending all that mass out to the side, and now you're staying nice and tight in your spin. Okay, a couple more. Let's see it again. Knee. All right, so you'll have to look at your video of you just doing it and see how you did, okay? One more time last time, and then we'll finish up with a kata. Okay, ready? Knee. All right, good, Yame. All right, let's go all together. No count, and we'll just get it done. Okay. What? Enpi. Hajime. Hey. Hey. All right. I had a couple of brain locks trying to switch back to sensei mode. All right, I think that's it for today. Thanks for coming. Had a big group today. I like it. I got one more class before I head out on vacation. So who's got Saturday this week? Is that Tony? Okay. And Miho, are you helping with that one?
I'm sorry, I have some
Oh, all right.
procedure.
Yeah. Peter, were you helping with this one? Did we just make
No,
that?
but there's the 28th of February, but I can if you want. I'm scheduled with Marty on the 28th.
Okay.
Yeah. I got enough stuff for a full class. If anyone wants to
Okay.
jump in, that's totally fine. But if not, I'm covered curriculum wise, so it's up to you guys.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So we will see you guys on Tuesday for the next class, and then I'll forward again the coverage for the 2 weeks that I'm out. And if you see a hole in there and you'd like to maybe participate or do just a portion of it, even Dirk, if you'd like to do that, or Masa on a Saturday, do something you like. Go through, Han Godan or Teki Shodan or any of those. So you just count it and have people go through it for 20 minutes or whatever. All right. Have a great weekend. Stay warm. Hopefully knock on wood, no power outages, so everybody gets to stay warm and their furnace can keep working. All right, see you guys. Have a good one.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Sensei.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.